Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of November 2022. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. It is going to be, as we begin the month, that we've got two important energies that I do want to draw your attention to. One is the fact that we are in a period between eclipses. The veils between the worlds are especially thin. It's that much easier to feel as if you're able to engage your spiritual lessons and identify what they are at this time. The other is that we do have Mars newly retrograde. Just before Halloween, Mars went retro in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your daily life. Whether that has to do with how well you take care of you, whether that has to do with your work life, it may be now that you feel like you're giving a whole lot of energy to your work. It could feel like you're needed that much more, or you need to learn to find that right balance of practicing self-care and prioritizing wellness, but also showing up for what it is that's in front of you to do. That's part of a larger lesson that you are engaged in now, and it'll take you right into the new year. There is a Mars retrograde special horoscope. I will link to that below. It will be on the 8th of the month that we will have a lunar eclipse, and this is a very important moment. This lunar eclipse takes place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with what you want in your heart of hearts in every area of life. It has to do with your understanding of what creative fulfillment are for you, what luck means for you. It also has to do with the children in your life, the children that you want as well. Now, one thing I will say, where it applies, I think that there will be Capricorns who are very surprised at their fertility, okay? It doesn't have to manifest that way, but that could be one possible way this energy does come together. See, the thing is that Uranus is hand in hand with this eclipse, connected so tightly to this eclipse at this time. And what that suggests is that this could be a time where it feels as if there's a sense of surprise that really feels like it comes out of nowhere, an understanding that feels like it's revealed some truth that you hadn't expected. And life can change very quickly. Your understanding of what you need to be happy can change very quickly as well, as it is illuminated in new ways at this time. And so it is now with this eclipse that the wild card factor that eclipses already hold, well, that wild card factor magnifies that much more. It strengthens that much more. What is emphasized here is the need to trust that it is this very area of life that is going through a transformation that is ultimately about alignment with greater love and greater wisdom. There's a higher vision of understanding what you need to be happy, what creative fulfillment look like for you, what it is to be truly present for the children in your life and the role that they would play. It is these very lessons that are presenting themselves, and these very places where you're likely to get some very powerful insights that change so much for you going forward from here in a way that ultimately helps fuel an authentic and deep confidence within you now. This part of the sky is connected to windfalls as well, but any kind of gains you're going to make, chances are it'll just show up like where you least expect it to. This isn't necessarily energy you want to consciously engage. Don't bet the farm at this time, but do stay open to where it is that perhaps very quickly and surprisingly gains just show up for you now. As we navigate further, it will be on the 26th of the month that we will have this month's new moon. And this new moon takes place in the sign just before yours, a part of the sky that has to do with what's happening on levels of soul and psyche and spirit. It also has to do with an understanding of what has served its karmic purpose in your life so that you can now move forward and live that much more fully in this lifetime. This part of the sky to me also represents a connection and awareness to all there is yet to do as well. What I love about this new moon is that it is connecting with Mercury and with Venus. And so that does suggest that there's a sense of blessings here, a sense of awakening and curiosity. All of it comes together as to your inner world, your imagination, your dreams may be especially vivid right about now and might be important to pay attention to. However, there's something else happening at the same time that I think is also going to play an important factor. And that is within 5 minutes, I kid you not, 5 minutes after the new moon is exact, Jupiter goes direct. Jupiter is the planet that rules the sign of the new moon. And what that means is there's a connection here. It isn't just about what's happening on those karmic levels, but it's also about how it is now that Jupiter moving through a part of the sky that has to do with synchronicity, being in the right place at the right time, meeting the right person, and just having it make all the difference for you now and going forward from here. Well, that likelihood becomes that much higher. It is now that as you come to a depth of appreciation as to your connection with Source, it changes the way you communicate and the way that you perceive. It changes what you're interested in focusing on and maybe even what you're interested in learning. These are areas of blessings now. And so blessings are always good, and it's good to stay open and know that you are moving in a more consequential but also rewarding direction. At this time, even if there are closures that you can't quite put your finger on, I think that you'll know that whatever it is that's coming to a natural close is actually quite good. It's endings that you are grateful for that allow you to then engage what it is that really interests you and excites you moving forward from here. Now, where it comes to matters of love, I'm going back to that eclipse in that heart-oriented part of the sky. That eclipse is connected to an area that, in addition to what I mentioned, also has to do with romance and flirtation. And that's part of understanding what the heart wants. And right about that eclipse, you are going to want love and a feeling of being connected to love. But what that means to you may take you very much by surprise now. For those of you open to meeting someone new right around the lunar eclipse, I think there are going to be really unexpected, if not wild, flirtations that feel like they come out of nowhere, but they open your heart up in some way as well. Where there's been any resistance to truly connecting with others and enjoying the company of others and enjoying the journey and process of meeting new people, well, it is likely going to be Uranus that helps release those particular resistances so that you can truly just be in the moment and allow yourself to connect with others. For those of you just starting to date somebody, I think in the context of dating, this eclipse is very all or nothing. And so I think that you will have an understanding of who this person is differently in some way, and what that's going to mean for you going forward from here in some way is going to be highlighted as well. This all or nothing energy is going to be connected to a whole other perspective. And so either you will see things in this person that make you go, oh, wow, I am all in. My heart is right here. Or you will see things in this person that make you go, oh, no, this is not the direction I want to go in. I would rather go in a different direction. You'll have your truth very quickly. That decision might not even be up to you, but if another person is telling you that they're going in a different direction, what that means is the universe is telling you that they are going in a different direction, and the universe is telling you that it is best for you as part of your journey towards greater love and greater wisdom and greater blessings and greater everything. It is part of your blessings to go in a different direction as well. But that's just one possibility, right? The other possibility is things could really accelerate at this time. It's a wild card. You got to stay open to it. These are things that you can't force. You feel what you do. The other person feels what they do. And that truth ultimately helps you to understand where you are in love and moving forward. For those of you who are in an established bond, well, look, that focus on love and joy is going to be highlighted around the eclipse. For some, that could mean more depth of engagement on a heart level, finding ways to communicate and share with this person what it is that's happening for you in your heart as well. And this energy can be all or nothing as well. The overwhelming majority of Capricorns are going to find new insights into themselves, and they find a way to express that, and your partner as well is able to connect with you on that level of what they need to be loved, and your understanding of how to connect with that and give that and receive that as well. A very small percentage of Capricorns out there, if it is that you've known for a while that you're not in the right relationship for you, boy, is that ever going to come into focus at a time like this. And it is very possible that you would become very impatient with staying in the same situation. What I love about this month for you, there's a lot here. It is a powerful astrological moment. We begin the month in eclipse season. We begin the month with Mars retrograde, but then it's really that eclipse that accelerates change in your life now. Whatever needs to come, let it. Whatever needs to go, let it. It is all part of aligning you with a higher, more loving vision for your life in the area of what's going to make you happy. Stay connected to that truth, and you'll be able to navigate this time with greater awareness and joy and excitement that it deserves. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with Choose Your Membership rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Now, higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. I look forward to meeting you there, and link is in the description below. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.